It's my pleasure now to recognize and present to you our Arabian Horse Association President, Nancy Harvey, for the State of the Association Address. Nancy.
Thank you, Craig. Good morning, fellow delegates, officers, guests, and staff. Welcome to Denver for the 2017 AHA Convention. It looks to be a great convention in 2017, and I hope everyone will get involved in moving our association forward. This is my first speech as president, and I am truly honored to be serving you in this capacity. The state of our association is good. Could it be better? Yes, but we can always do better. But it will take us working together to make things better. 2017 has been a very busy year for the Arabian Horse Association, our officers, board of directors, many volunteers, and staff. We're still involved with the lawsuit with the Purebred Arabian Trust. This suit has taken a toll on us financially in both staff and volunteer time. Pursuant to an injunction filed by the trust for access to the AHA records, the judge ruled on November 13th that the Arabian Horse Association cannot share any unaudited financial information, any information on the horse registration system, or any information on expenditures in a public forum, as it would give the Purebred Arabian Trust an unfair advantage in their lawsuit. A court date has been set for the suit of March 2018, and it is my sincere hope that after that we can move together forward to make this association better and expand as we should. As part of Future State, the first phase was rolled out about a year ago with the implementation of the new accounting system, Multiview, and I'm pleased to say it was on budget. Yay. The next phase, I'm happy it's on budget. We are. The next phase, membership, is in full swing, and we also under budget with a plan to roll out the phase at the end of February. Thanks to the feedback from both our customers and employees, we've learned a great deal from the rollout on accounting and have made adjustments to the Future State project to make sure it stays on track and under budget as it has been so far. Again, thanks to the feedback and subsequent changes of the Statement of Work report, I am happy to report to you, as of yesterday morning, the accounting department has again begun distributing the order confirmation emails that now include payments, more detail on the transaction, and outstanding balances. The changes to this information were directly a result of feedback from our customers, members, and I thank you for your input to make things better. In January, the AHA hosted the first ever meeting of those members who show exclusively in the breeding and in-hand division. We listened to their concerns and suggestions to improve this division. I would like to thank Andy Selman, Isaac Taylor, and Laura Ames for their help in making changes to the U.S. Nationals to help improve the breeding and in-hand division. I believe this is a dramatic demonstration of what can happen when people work together. In 2017, also in 2017, AHA began acting as a contractor for the Canadian Arabian Horse Registry to process their registration work. Canada still has complete control over their registry and is solely in charge of the direction of their registry. In March, we had our second Regional Director Summit in conjunction with the Board of Directors meeting. This summit is designed to help directors work together to discuss issues that are regional level and help each other find answers to local and regional issues. Now, these are big things, okay? Coming. This year marked the 15th anniversary of the Sport Horse Nationals, the 25th anniversary of the Youth Nationals, the 60th anniversary of the Canadian Nationals, and the 51st annual U.S. Nationals. In addition, the Distance Nationals have made great strides in including other breed national distance rides in their program. This change and expansion has been very successful, and they are looking to expand it even further to include other breeds in 2018. What a testament to the commissioners of these events and their dedication to the longevity and their success. In August, the Board of Directors created a new venue for entry-level participants called the Arabian Value Show. This expansion on the Arabian One-Day Show is in a multi-day format. This will be rolled out to 2018 competitions to make shows more affordable for smaller horse populations. The AHA One-Day Show program will go back to its original format and can be only held utilizing a small R judge. The new AHA Value Show may be held over 1 to 3 days in length and can use a small R, large R, or specialty judge. The application and rules for this and a Q&A will be on the website shortly. Any shows that have applied for recognition as a one-day show who wish to move to a 3-day show or a value show format can call the AHA office. As you know, we started the strategic plan in 2013. In that process, we took a look at AHA and a 5-year plan. Guess what? Next year's 5 years. Many goals depended on running AHA as a true service business and offer the best we could for our members and customers. It's time again to revisit the strategic plan with a vision of our association over the next 5 years. The world is changing quickly, and it is very apparent that we as a group must change more quickly to succeed. To that end, I have created an ad hoc, the dreaded ad hoc word, an ad hoc committee to look at holistically the regional structure within AHA. It is my intention that this committee will have to work very hard, very quickly, to determine what the best structure is for our association. We're all trying to determine how to move the association forward and expand our portion of the equestrian customer base. I believe we need to work in the grassroots level and change the way we look at our goals. We need to redefine our goals and pursue them with pinpoint focus. We need to start thinking more about riding Arabians rather than owning Arabians. We have a great product, and if we get people riding or just experiencing our Arabians, the rest will come. With our tail tours, Arabian fairs, and events, we have been very successful for the first touch of our horses. In fact, at the 2017 Sport Horse Nationals, the tail tours were so successful, they ran out of tail leaders. So we can get them to meet the horses, but how do we get them to the next level, to a lesson, and eventually riding all the time? We need to exploit the programs we already have and the associations with whom we are partnered. We must create a system of local lesson programs that will give those people who are interested in spending time with an Arabian a place to go. We have many programs that already exist, but they are not being marketed to the masses. The Discovery Farm, A Time to Ride, Certified Horsemanship individually do not do the job, but as a group they can build a foundation for which local level outreach and building blocks to a successful future. Frankly, we as horse people aren't a very easy group to talk to. So I'm going to tell you a story. And they told me not to start with I'm going to tell you a story, but I can't start it any other way, so I'm going to tell you a story. I went on a trail ride with the V6 ride, and this V6 ride is the Varian's other ranch, the brother. They open it to all sorts of people, and they chase cows, they rope, they do trail riding, they do all sorts of things for people that are on Arabians and non-Arabians. And so I'm watching these people ride, and there's one lady that was not bad, but yeah, pretty good, and they actually had some entertainment that we didn't want to hear, so we went out and we're standing around a fire pit and talking, and I started asking her questions. And I said, well, how did you get involved with riding? And she said, well, and how long have you been riding? And she said, why? And I said, because you're pretty good. She says, this was April, y'all. This was April. She says, I've been riding since October. Yeah. So I said, October, seriously? And she says, yes, I ride every week. My parents are in home care, and my children are in school. I need a place to go to escape from these people. And I said, that's incredible. I mean, I was really pleased that she's doing this. And I thought, that's a group we need to go after. And I said, well, how'd you get involved, and why aren't you writing an Arabian? But I didn't say that part. She said, you guys are the hardest people to talk to. And I said, I thought we were fairly friendly. And she said, you're fairly friendly once we get to know you, but we don't know what language you're talking. You talk some other language. And I thought about it, and I thought back, I have always kind of wanted to learn how to play the violin. And I have family members that are in the music business, but if I would never, and I'm not outgoing, if that's a word, I wouldn't know how to walk up to somebody and ask, how can I get a lesson to play the violin? Because they talk a whole different, you think we talk a different language? Musicians are way different than we are. So I thought, we're doing this backwards. We need to flip the way we do things. So the takeaway I brought from that is we need to go to them. We expect people to come to us, we need to go to them. We must pursue people who want to have a relationship with the Arabian, and might just be a buyer. So I'm creating the other dreaded word, an ad hoc committee for grassroots development to look at the way we can reach out, use the tools available, find new tools to work at the local level to make it easy for people to ride and experience the Arabian horse. One segment of our customer base who we are losing are the 40 and under members, and the riders who leave the association when they go to college. To help determine how to communicate with that segment and what they would like to do with their horses and how they see interaction with their horses, in early 2017, I created a task force that is led by Hillary Hoffman, who I see right over there, as called the 40 and Under Task Force. They have spent 2017 getting organized, and they now are ready to act. Please find Hillary around convention to talk about her plans for 2018. People often ask, how does AHA use their money? We currently have a staff of over 40 that includes salary, insurance, etc. Our own building, we own our own building, and we own everything inside that building. We are moving forward to bring our systems up to date with a responsive online interface. We finance 5 national events and keep records on 3 registrations and maintain all the horse and exhibitor information for those shows. I believe you will find that the board of directors and the AHA management have been very diligent in how they spend their money, and your money, and breeders' money. We are all here to make this association better, and I look forward to a great convention full of spirited and new and exciting directions for us. Recently, I've been cleaning, and I found this pin, and I also found a big poster board from an IAHA convention in the 1980s. And it says, the theme is, Together We Grow. I found this theme to be timeless. Together We Grow is a tribute to those before us who worked so hard to get us to this point. And it's true in 2017 as it was in the 1980s, and it's also a tribute to those who are working hard to move us into the future. So remember, together we grow. Thank you.